Hey everybody, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer's Arena. So, I don't know if you remember, but about 3 weeks ago, I made a video talking about how I think there's a possibility that they might think about putting Jungle Cruise in the game. And long story short, I watched a video from the live stream with Cozy, and one of the developers was saying, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could get a second version of Dwayne Johnson in this game?" For those of you who don't know, we already have one version of Dwayne Johnson, that being Maui from Moana. And surprise, surprise, they just announced in the patch notes that we're getting another version of Dwayne Johnson, in the form of both he, being Frank Wolf, and also Lily Houghton, who is Emily Blunt, who I think that she might have been Mary Poppins. Don't know. Could be. I don't know. But they're both coming. And they haven't announced it, but we're getting a third character from that movie. We just don't know who. But the big takeaway is you need to get ready, because Lily Houghton is going to start here at midnight tonight. If you're paying attention, it says that on the 18th, which today, if you're watching, is the 18th, but you're probably not. But it says that there's a the Jungle Cruise thing coming, leaderboard coming. And for those of you who don't know what a leaderboard is, excuse me, didn't mean to cough. It's just like this, where you spend energy to do stuff, and the more grand campaign energy you spend, the more regular campaign energy you spend, the higher you go, and the better reward. You can see here, 39th, and you can see basically anything below 25th is not really great, because you're not getting any betas. So you need to be at least 25th to get betas here. And it's just like the more you get, if you get up to first, like this guy who spent this money, he's going to get 5,050 betas, 75. He's going to get 50 gammas, 75 betas, and 250 alphas. So the same concept is going to come out with Lily Houghton, where you're going to earn tokens for her, as well as an exclusive portrait frame. So something that go around this thing that I don't. Do I have another frame? I do. I have this frame. I could put. Might as well. Why not? Then I have a frame, and you can get exclusive Lily Houghton frame if you want that, and more. So it's probably going to be gammas, alphas, and whatever else. Then it talks about what she is, and it says that she's an offensive support that excels at debuffing her opponents and manipulating turn meter, and then she pairs well with other adventure teammates, and she's going to give them powerful buff through stealing it from her opponents. For those of you who are not familiar with who the adventurers are, remember a couple months ago when I said I was going to go all in for Namari, and then Namari came out like, this is probably 6 weeks ago, so I said I was going to be ready for Namari, because Navari event, and for Navari you needed adventures. Well, this is them in their whole capacity, such as they are in game right now. It's Monterey Jack, Moana, Chip, Barley, Jack Sparrow, Gadget, Bo Peep, Raya, and Dale. So if you think back to in July, we had where you were getting fragments for PvP for Chip and Dale and we had the Rescue Ranger event was in July. And now in August, we're having the Raya and Namari event so that you can get them through PvP. And we had And that event stopped. I think it ended at the end of April. Well, now you're seeing why, because they're putting in 2 more adventures. Now, obviously, if you have Bo Peep and Chip and Raya and Gadget, you're doing good. But so you're going to get another offensive support, but that's not all. So on the 25th, so in about a week from now, they're going to be doing another leaderboard, and this time they're going to do it for Frank Wolf, for who is the Dwayne Johnson, and it's going to be the same deal: Grand Campaign Energy, and regular campaign energy to earn points to get Frank Wolf fragments. And then it says, hey, Frank is the adventure leader. So we don't have a leadership. So there's no leadership in here. See, passive, we get Monterey Jack. He's probably our tank for this team. Got our big damage coming from Mo. We get a support in Chip. We got another support in Barley. We got another, whatever Jack Sparrow is. I don't know if he's a supporter or offensive character or what. Another support in Dale. We've got Raya. If you can get her, if you got her good. You got Bo Peep, who is actually a tank also, and has a leadership, but it's a Toy Store leadership. But it says, offensive, all teammates gain bonus offense, and then you could say the more you put into it, the higher it gets. So it goes 8%, 10%, 12%, 14%. But if you're playing with Toy Story, then your Toy Story team gets 20% instead. So there's that. So she has a leadership, but it's not a adventure leadership. And then Gadget, who is, I've not played with Gadget, but I've heard just really good things about Gadget. So now we're going to get Frank and Lily. Frank, in addition to be have the leadership, it says that the leadership is going to provide more offense and more survivability to his adventure teammates, especially in club adventures. Now you're thinking, what in the world are club adventures? Club adventures are right here. Club adventures are right here. And so what that means is anything in here, whether it's Club Dungeon or whether it's Raid, meaning even the Ursula Raid or the Titan, whatever, Zeus Raid that's coming out, Frank is going to have a leadership that's going to help you in said adventure. And then it says, in his own right, Frank is an offensive off tank. So I think what we're going to get is, I think we're going to get more adventures. We got more adventures coming. But for right now, Frank is an adventure off tank. So I talked about, we've got Monty. We got Monty and Bo Peep, who are both tanks. Monty is probably going to be your tank horse here. So I would consider investing in Monterey Jack and maybe Bo Peep if you can. So you're gonna have to go through the whole Toy Story side mission. He's an offensive tank that debuffs foes, so more debuffs, and gains bonuses from having multiple buffs. So we talked about how Lily is gonna debuff and steal buffs from her opponents. Give them to Frank. He's gonna get stronger. Give them to the rest of your team, like Moana, like Raya maybe, like Gadget if you have her. Yeah, so that's what it's going to do. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about those two coming. And the reason that's important is because in Summoner Showdown, they've already announced that Season 2 of Summoner Showdown is coming, and that in Summoner Showdown, the available characters are, they're going to have a big focus on adventures. So they've already announced that both Frank and Lily, and this mystery third character, who's probably also going to be from Jungle Cruise, that they're going to be in Sorcerer's Showdown. So this is something you really need to consider trying for. Because as a free-to-play player, if you've been playing for a couple months, then you should know that Monterey Jack, you just click on Monterey Jack and you're saying, how do I get Monterey Jack? It tells you. He's in 2H. He's in 2H of the Grand Campaign. He's in 4B of the Elite Villain Campaign. Mine could be better, but I was like, okay, it's Monterey Jack. Minus 4 shards from being tier 6. I'm probably gonna do that. That's probably gonna be a good thing. Same with the rest of my adventure squad. So Frank and Lily are gonna come in. The Monterey Jack is gonna be in the. It's gonna have another round in the Summoner Showdown. So is Moana. Dale is not, but Barley is. Barley's going to have another round in Summoner Showdown, and so is Jack Sparrow. So you've got 4, and then if you get Lily and Frank, you're going to have 6 adventure tunes that you can have in Summoner Showdown. Now, additionally, there are a lot of other tunes that are going to be a lot of other characters that are going to be in Summoner Showdown. If you're interested, go to the Disney, the DSA Discord and check it out for yourself. But it's going to be good. But I'm really happy that my prediction came through about Jungle Cruise, and I think that this sort of gives us a roadmap for. I don't know. I think the next movie to come out is maybe that one with the one lady from, I can't think of her name, Stephanie. I don't know her name, but from the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think it is. That's going to be in that movie that's coming out. They might put that in, or whatever's. I wouldn't be mad if they went back and put Luca and what's the other guy in there? Alfredo, is that his name? I don't know. No, Alberto and Luca in. Wouldn't be mad about that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gotta tell you, I'm more than a little happy that I ended up being right about this. After the date passed, I kind of forgot about it, and I was hoping we were going to get Alice in Wonderland or somebody else, or But I think we're definitely seeing street signs that, hey, they're going to start ramping towards the raid. And I think now that we've hit this mark, now that they put the teaser out last week about the raid coming, now that they're doing this, I think we're going to get, we're going to get the mystery third character before the Summoner Showdown starts. And then I think we're probably going to get, I honestly still think we might be a month, 6 weeks away at this point from the raid. I in no way expected the raid patch notes to come this week. For all of the people that are going to tell you they were stunned, I'm not one of them. That everybody that was expecting raid notes, I was never expecting raid. I thought it was going to be, I knew we had to have something this week. I was thinking maybe in 2 or 3 weeks we would get the raid, but now that they put out this, I'm thinking maybe we're going to push it another couple weeks. So I'm definitely back into thinking it's going to be middle into September at this point before we're going to get the right. I could be wrong, but we'll have to see. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to put my prediction video here so you can watch it here on the end, and I'll see you next time. Till then, have a good one. We'll see you. Bye.